All right, you got it. Or at least I hope so. Let's get started. So when you did this problem, did you notice that it wasn't in standard form? So let's get this thing looking right. Highest exponent to lowest exponent first. That's 2x to the third plus x squared plus 8x plus 4. You're going from highest exponent down to your constant with no exponent. Now let's look at it. This is a degree 3 because the highest exponent is a 3. That means it's a cubic. Our a value is the 2, and the a value says that it's positive. 2 is positive. So because a is positive, that means that our graph is going to look like our other two. It's going to look like this. It's going to start bottom left, and it's going to swoop up to top right. The y-intercept is 0, your constant, and your constant is not 8. Your constant is 4. Remember, you got to be in standard form in order to do this. Your constant is 4. You can find it that way, or you can plug 0 into all these and figure out what the answer is after you plug 0 into all the x's. You'll still get 4. X-intercepts are the zeros. That's our last part. Let's see what happens. So 2x to the third plus x squared plus 8x plus 4. It's factor by grouping because there's 4 terms. Look, I even put myself a little crinkle right there, a little line for that. That's cool. We are going to take out a common x squared on the left. And when I take out x squared, I'm left with 2x plus x squared divided by x squared is 1. Don't forget the 1 there. Common factor on the right side is 4. Divide, you get 2x plus 4 divided by 4 is 1. So you got the 2 commonalities here. So we got 2x plus 1 as a factor. And we're going to smash our GCFs together to get the other one. So that should be x squared plus 4. Solving for zeros means you're setting each factor equal to 0. You're going to subtract 1 on both sides and divide by 2 to get your real 1. You get -1/2. Over here, remember that x squared plus 4 can't be factored. You actually have to isolate the x here by subtracting 4 over, and then, and then doing the square root. When I square root both sides, remember that you need to have a plus or minus. Remember that the square root of 4 is 2, and the square root of a negative is I, so you should have plus or minus 2i. Okay? Sketching. Not much to go off of because of the complex roots of it. Now we have 1 real and 2 complex because of a degree 3. You can only have a maximum of 3 intersections on the x-axis. I do know that my y-intercept is 4, so I'm going to put a dot here and put 4 because that's where my y-intercept of 4 is. And the x-intercept is -1/2, so I'm going to, I don't know, here's 1. So -1/2 is here, halfway between. Remember that it's a positive cubic, which means that it's going to start bottom left, and it's got to do a little swirly thing and then go top right. I don't know where my swirly thing is going, but I'm going to start bottom left. There's my top right. So I'll put my swirly in here. Gave my 4 a hat. I'm not really sure like where this turning place works. In calculus, you find that. You don't find that in pre-calc. All we're worried about is end behavior and did you get through the 2 points that were important. Okay? We're going to move on to the second one. The second one that we're working on is quadratic in form.